Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have a very, very cool car. It's the first ever Christopher Bell diecast we'll be reviewing for the next gen era here in the studio. And yes, it has those reflective chrome style numbers. Oh, this is going to be a good one, guys. This is the Gold Series edition of this car. If you were looking for the Authentics one, unfortunately, it doesn't come with the chrome foil leaf numbers. So you got to get it in the Gold Series, fellas. And without further ado, let's go to open it up. Alrighty, folks, we're at the good old box here. And wow, this is a very, very, very cool diecast. And as I've mentioned in the videos prior, that the only way you can get the chrome numbers like this, guys, you have to get it in the Gold Series. And unfortunately, all the new releases that have these, I mean, you could see how reflective. You can actually see my finger in the reflection. That is pretty shiny, if you ask me. They have went up on the price on these, a couple dollars, to cover the cost of this foil they used to make this. So, only thing I could say, guys, is to, you know, maybe buy some of your cars in the Authentics line, but when you want the foil leaf cars, the chrome number stuff, you're going to have to get it in the Gold Series. But you can save a little bit with the promo code, guys, for shipping costs. That might be able to help y'all out a little bit. Link in the description for that for our cats over there at Circle B Diecast. That might be able to help y'all out a little bit. But let's go and dive into this review here. This has been a car I have been very much anticipating. So you got Dewalt right here on the hood, and just, I mean, it's Matt Kenseth. It is Matt freaking Kenseth, man. I love the Dewalt paint schemes. I'm so glad they still have the same font they had back in the Winston Cup era when they won the final Winston Cup championship. Got Camry, number 20. Got Joe Gibbs Racing. I don't think we appreciate how good of a paint scheme this car really looks like. And also, is the left side number a little bit bigger than the right side? No, I don't think so. But this paint scheme is nice, yo. The Dewalt kind of yellow and black and the way these stripes are, it's very similar to how the pattern and the design is on the drills themselves, the box artwork. So it's really cool how they incorporated that into their diecast. Personally, I love Dewalt drills, so very, very nice looking paint scheme. And I like how they incorporate all their contingencies down here. They made like an artificial contingency panel. It's quite interesting. I love this TRD red stripe down here. I really like that. Definitely reminds me of kind of the maybe the late 80s Toyota cars and stuff. Maybe the 90s stuff as well. I like that. I love the tuners and stuff. So you got Cup Series there. That one's a little bit wonky, Jaw. I don't know why. Got Goodyear. You got C-Bell. Got, what is that, Toyota. Interstate Batteries. Joe Gibbs Racing. Got American Ethanol. I will say, though, the Dewalt logo could be a little bit bigger. Just a fraction. Because there's a lot of free real estate here. But you look at this 20. Wow, is that shiny. I love that. That is really, really cool. Let's go to the back end of the car here. We got Camry, Dewalt, Toyota, whatever that is. It looks like a decal crack, and it happens. I got number 20. Let's go to the right side of the diecast. Now, you can see this side's a little bit, I think it's a little bit lower. Yeah, because you can see how it plateaus right here. And both sides of the car are symmetrical in terms of the diecast mold. So I think this whole decal wrap's a little bit lower. But yeah, you can see all the contingencies. Got Rheem, Mac Tools, what is that, Doosan, Mobile One, Simeons, Sport Clips, Sherwin-Williams, and Lincoln Welders. Very, very cool looking paint scheme. Now, would it look better with some chrome wheels? Probably not, because they already have the chrome numbers. So I think having the black wheels just kind of makes the car look a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more menacing, a little bit darker. It looks really cool. Let's go to the roof. You can see some scratches in the foil for it. I'm not sure exactly what type of stamping process they use for these things. Again, I haven't stripped any of these cars to really figure out. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I bought some of the cars for Wave 3, guys. And it's crazy. Like the Kyle Larson one, when you like strip the car, it's like the decals on that thing does not want to come off. They use an entirely different process to build it. Like, this is a decal wrap. The Larson diecast from Wave 3, the one that has the screwed up decals, it's like a stamping process. That thing survived like 7 hours in acetone, and it still didn't pull it off. So it's really interesting how they use different processes to build these cars. And how taking them apart and doing things like that, it requires different, you know, methods to it. But it was crazy how long that thing survived on there. But I am interested. Is this like a stamp? Is this a wrap? I'm not really sure. And I say stamp like they press it on there and not like a postage stamp. I get Dewalt right there. Bell, I get Dewalt once again. Yeah, I would love to see him win a race in this paint scheme, though. Because it just... I don't think Dewalt has won a Cup Series race in a long time. Maybe I'm just oblivious. But I go back, did Kenseth win a Dewalt race... a race with Dewalt back when he was at Joe Gibbs Racing? I don't think so. I know he won a lot with Dollar General. I can't remember. Like, I legitimately can't remember if he won with Dewalt. I can't remember. But if that was the case, then his last win with Dewalt would probably be... If memory serves me correct, the final win for Dewalt in the Cup Series, at least to present day here, I want to say it was the 2009 Daytona 500. I could be completely oblivious to that, because I think about it. They left in 2010. He won, I think, Fontana the week after winning the 09 500. And I can't remember if he won a race with Dewalt and Joe Gibbs Racing, because I know he won, like, Michigan. I think that was with Dollar General. Again, I could be completely wrong, right? Maybe my memory doesn't serve me as well. But Christopher Bell has not won in it. He's only won in the Ream car. And then, what's-his-face? Eric Jones won with the Toyota, and he won with the Sport Clips on board when he was there. So, pretty interesting. And, of course, Kyle Busch hasn't won with it. Truex hasn't won with it. So, that would make a interesting thing to see Dewalt return to victory lane. Because they were a huge sponsor. For the newer fan out there, they were just as much a part of the sport as Home Depot and Lowe's, M&M's. I mean, they were with Matt Kenseth, I think, since he was running Busch races in a Monte Carlo. I think it was 99 or 98 in 2000, and they were all the way up to 2009. And then they came back in like 2015, 2016. So they were a long-term sponsor in the sport. But I want to know what y'all think about this car, guys. Make sure to comment down below. Christopher Bell, definitely one of the rising stars in the sport. Hope Toyota does not give up on him too soon, because they have a tendency to just let drivers fly. Like, they'll sign like 10 different drivers and they only have a spot for 2 of them. So it just, their philosophy is Hunger Games. Sign as many drivers as you can in the developmental process and then only have like 2 seats for them. And if they don't win a Cup championship in 3 years, they kick them out the door. That is pretty much what Toyota has done to all their drivers. Jones, Suarez, unfortunately probably going to be Christopher Bell. I really wish they'd give their drivers more time to develop, because, man, they have let some good drivers out of their stable. So anyways, that's all for now. Thank you all again for watching. Hope you have a swell day out there, guys. We got more diecasts to have here in the studio. Our next-gen cars to review here in the studio. We got some Penske Ford Mustangs. We got another William Byron diecast. And, hey, there are so many great paint schemes been releasing recently. I mean, they have the Kaz Grala Pit Viper number 50 car, which I cannot tell you how urgent you need to get that car, guys. Because if they don't release it in the Authentics line, that is going to be a diecast that people are going to wish they had years from now, I'm afraid. You have the Noah Gregson Wendy's car, which I do think is going to be in the Authentics line. They have both of those released early in the metal chassis variant. If you want to go into Couriers, go ahead and get those. The A-Shock Chase Elliott's. I mean, there's so many great paint schemes coming out. The next-gen era is here, and definitely excited for it. So, with all that being said, folks, thank you all again for watching. Have a absolutely fantastic day out there, guys. And, yeah, feel free to leave your comments down below. I look forward to checking them out. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.